trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hunt on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. No regrets, born to shine.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Young Kwaku has it all teed up, and away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Dive play straight ahead. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Kill! Hold on, set! Ready!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Here's Nix. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41. Now Nix. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Behind the line, he lost that football. And the Eagles get to it! The 50! And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end. A lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well until they coughed it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security, that was a strong opening possession from the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. They got to play a little tougher. Not always going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
Slam left!
They had it with Saquon Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after they march off the 5 yards, here's 1st and 15. Working from the gun, Williams. That's cut with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Crew all lined up and ready to put this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
All set. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. On the draw, he gives to Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So 1st down from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these 1st quarter looks have his name all over them.
And send a receiver left. On 1st down, it's Nix. This complete to Cook. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Throwing here, Nix. Ball in left side. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Gets it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. When he gets in, touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
What is up?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Room to work at the 35. Inside the 45. Saquon Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Into the hands of Colt. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends are fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Nix. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Almost set. Ready.
Stunned handoff to Harvey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Man in motion here. Here's the one back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second down, give to Harvey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On third down, here's Nix. Culp with the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bombers, ready.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. And they give it to him. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got to manage 3 yards here. Third and goal. To stop him at the 2. Only 1 yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal from the 2.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got fourth and goal. What are you going to do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
Ready.
He gets one more shot at it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Design quarterback run here. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Working quickly here. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He'll pass it this time. He throws it deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. To throw is Williams. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now. Williams will look to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Again, it's Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
14 more yards.
On play action, here's Williams. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
One final shot before the half. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bron, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Nice drive forward, halted after a couple of yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, Williams. Has him on a quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown!
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air and have 2 touchdowns on the ground, it's just been a difference maker.
Is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Close to the hurry up here. And send a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw left side, complete. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
A gain of
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Looking quickly here. And bring the tight end left. Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Now that right there, that is rising the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Williams. Throw finds Evan Ingram. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Toss play to Barkley. Space pass to 35. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Like the turnaround in his last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Working from the gun, Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready to run.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cut for big yards on the right side. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
2 yards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready to run.
Here's another carry for Barkley. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. 2nd down now, they need 7.
What?
They go to Barkley again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's Barkley.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
What is up?
They're going to run with Barkley. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
What is it?
They'll try again with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. Onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, sir.
They run it with Saquon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Barkley again here on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side to Watson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's a design look from Hurts. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Here's a design run. Hurts. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Design keeper here for Hurts. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it along the sideline. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes